Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renae Novak at BlessedByCards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm here today to share with you another weekly Wednesday tutorial. Today I'm going to share with you how I created this cute little card using all these little penguins from the Penguin Place stamp bundle that we have in the July to December mini catalog. So I'm going to share with you a couple tips on using the punch that comes in that bundle, and then show you how I build these cute little penguins. So let's get started. So what I wanted to share with you is when I stamp on my white cardstock, when I stamp my penguin on here, I try to line it up with the punch. And the punch, if you can see when you go to punch it, it actually punches the little guy upside down. And so if you were going to, try to punch out your penguins right side up, they wouldn't punch out correctly. So I always try to stamp my penguins upside down before I punch. And one of the things you can be aware of is that this piece here also punches out. And so you want to start punching from the left to the right. So if you see, I've already inked up and I've stamped up a few of my penguins upside down. And then when you go to line up your first little penguin, he just goes right in there. And you just kind of line him up. And then when you're ready, you just kind of squeeze it to keep it there straight. And then you just punch him out. And then this doesn't punch out anything over here because it's blank. And when you go to punch your second one, and you want to make sure you don't punch them or stamp them, excuse me. You want to make sure you don't stamp them too closely, because then they will get punched out by the arms of the previous one. So we're just going to line it up again and punch. And now my little belly of this penguin is where I had already punched. So that's just a great way for you to not waste cardstock when you're punching out things with this particular punch. So there we go, 3 cute little penguins with just a little bit of cardstock there. Okay, so I'm going to also show you the other part of the little feet everywhere. The other part is this piece that punches out here is actually the belly of the penguin. And if you want to do a different colored penguin, either or you could do a black cardstock if you wanted a black cardstock penguin. But you could, I punched the penguin body out of Pacific Point, and then here's the little white piece that goes on, and that's how cute he is. And there's 2 little eyes that are evenly distributed in the actual stamp. These 2 little eyes right here, they are on one stamp. So when you go to stamp down, your eyes are perfectly spaced. And then there's a variety of other accessories that you can use to create your little penguin. So this one, all we would do is grab a little adhesive, because I already stamped his nose and his feet, and we just kind of put a little adhesive there and stick him down, and he's ready to go. And he is so cute. Now here's my card again, because I really blinged up all my little penguins. So I punched out their feet, and that was out of this bottom one here. I just took a little pumpkin pie cardstock, slipped it in there, and punched out the feet. And then the accessories that are in there, you can stamp, and you will have to fussy cut them. But what I like to do is, I found at the Dollar Tree by my house some of these like little containers, and when I'm in the mood for fussy cutting, I go ahead and stamp and fussy cut. And sometimes I put them then on glue dots and get them ready to go. These little penguin feet, they have glue dots on them and they're ready to go. So it's just a great way to keep my little accessories all tidy. He is so cute, isn't he? So here, let me show you just with the Calypso coral how different this little penguin guy comes to life. If you want to just stamp his little nose, even when you just put a little nose on him, look how cute he becomes. It really does make a difference if you take the time to accessorize him. And here I'm going to go ahead and just stamp his feet right down there. And I'm using Calypso coral. And so it's adorable how it comes together. And then if you have any kind of scarf in your hat, then it really comes to life. Now for this particular one, I just layered them all up. I stamped the Merry Christmas from Evergreen Elegance and then added a few red rhinestones to bling it up and give my finished product. So in the accessories, another little fun accessory that I did not use on this one are little reindeer antlers. And again, you have to fussy cut. And I think I showed this in a video before for fussy cutting. You just want to kind of turn your paper and let the paper do the work. But you just put your scissors on there and you turn the paper and you just kind of, you don't want to get too close because you do want it to have a border. When we cut our things out in the framelits, they do have a little bit of a border. So you can always go back and make it more detailed and closer if you want. So you just kind of turn it like that, and then you get these cute little antlers that you can now mount on him and make him a stinking cute little reindeer penguin. So that's all I have for this weekly Wednesday tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. This Penguin Place is a really fun set, and you can bling up all of yours, or like this one and this one. I didn't put a little hat on them, but you can just go crazy if you want to. Thanks for watching. I'm glad that you joined me for this weekly Wednesday. Subscribe and share so you don't miss any future videos. And until next time, be blessed.